Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Here we have another little haul. It's been a while since I've done one, as I mentioned, because I spent money on the dehydrator. I've kind of scaling down the prepping just a tad at the moment, and bearing in mind obviously the our current slightly uncertain financial situation. Nonetheless, some bits needed to be done, and I needed to pop into Tesco's for whatever reason I did, and I found some bargains. So I'm gonna start with this. And again, guys, if you follow the channel, I always tell you the prepping stuff, it's worth prepping not just the food, but also the items and the things that we will need to produce the food or deal with the food, whatever else, because the prices are basically only going to go higher. So, to my surprise, I found some frying pans. And if you watch my last cooking video, I used the Tefal wok that kind of burnt to one side slightly, and it kind of approaching the time when I think it needed to be changed. And frying pans are stupidly expensive, and I only, to be fair, buy frying pans when they are on the deal. So here we are. I picked up a couple of little woks, and they're not the best. They are just the Tesco's, one of the Tesco's brands, and it's not something I know is not going to last me forever, like a Tefal. However, originally the price was £16, and they were reduced to £4 only. £4. I'm like, okay then. So I picked one up, I went to the checkout, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna grab another one. For £4, you just can't go wrong. Quite often when I see like frying pans on the deal, they're not suitable for induction, and because both of my hobs are induction, it was a kind of a win-win situation. So even if they lasted me like a year or half a year, guys, like for £4, you honestly can't go wrong. I think I might still hold on to my Tefal for a little bit, and I might just put them in the cupboard somewhere, potentially for a rainy day. But anyway, so that's the bargain of the day. And then I have my other bargain of the day. Look at that. So that's a Tefal. This is a 32 centimeter one. Again, it's induction friendly, and you just like the quality of the Tefals comparing to anything else. And I'm not just saying it, you know, it's not sponsored by Tefal. I have actually bought them myself. But yeah, they are absolutely amazing. And I swear by Tefal, they do last like years anyway. So this one, big one, it was £36 initially, and it was reduced to £13. Yeah, not 12, £13. And without further ado, I picked up two. There was no two ways about it. There was they had different sizes clearly, but they all been gone. To be fair, no wonder if 13 quid for 32 centimeters, I can imagine that the smaller ones they had probably been like 7-8 quid. So I'm kind of a little bit bummed that I haven't gotten there on time. However, I am still very happy to be able to pick them up for £13. So I'll get them to the back. And yeah, uber happy. That was like, I had a smile on my face pretty much all day. It's really sad, but you know, I cook a lot, and I have like a fetish for frying pans as well, like I do for tuna. So it was like, yay, deal of the day. All right, without further ado, guys, I've done the Lidl shop and Asda shop as well, just a little bit. Again, the normal contenders are rice. I bought a few packets of rice. It's still 48 pence. We noticed since we had a rice cooker, I seem to use a lot more rice at the moment. So I do have quite a good quota of rice, what I think I have a good quota for, enough for probably quite a while. However, at this sort of price, I'm still buying it. And obviously I'm still rotating my stock, but some of it is put away for long term. So 48 pence. I've got a few. I will do, if you guys wanted to, I'll do a video, because I normally pick up a few bits, good few kilos, and then I do like a bulk mile bag type session and do this rather than do a little bit at the time. So if you do want me to see me do the video doing that, then let me know and I'll make it. Right, okay, few things again. I picked up a couple of the Asda bolognese sauce. That one is now 47 pence. They have gone up from like 30, I think it was 36p initially or something, I can't quite remember. I picked up a couple of their spaghettis, which is still 28 pence for half a kilo, which is still really, really good. I picked up a couple of gnocchi packs. They're £1.25. The date on that is March 24, so this is really, really good. There's something, I think I only had like 2 packets in my stockpile, so we had one not that long ago, so I thought there was a good opportunity to stock up. And the reason, guys, I normally pop into Asda, especially the big one, I'm trying to look out for like the meats that I mentioned before. They had some Polish section there, and they do like a pork knuckle in a glass jar, and I haven't had it for ages, but every time I pop in there, I'm hoping I'm going to find it, but not any luck at the moment anyway. But I picked up some more of those patés. I've showed you those before, I believe. They're 50 pence, and it's a long life pate, which is great. It tastes actually quite nice, nicer than, not nicer than the fresh pate, absolutely not, but tastes nicer than tiny little jars of whatever stuff, like whatever, I can't remember what it is. But anyway, it's really nice for 50p, and it's got quite a long date. I picked up some of the grated cheese. Again, they do last way past the expiration date. So this one was £1.15 and the date is April 2024. But as I said, it will sit there far longer than that. I picked up something different. I picked up the preserved lemon and I make my own. But I wanted to try. I have had the preserved lemon, I think it was in Dubai, and it kind of tastes nice. But it's been such a while back that I can't remember what they taste like. So I wanted to get one and to remind myself the taste buds. So when I recreate it again myself, I know kind of I'm going to aim for the taste to what they kind of meant to be originally. So this was £1.75 and this one is 750 grams. Looks like a dandelion flower in it or something, I'm not sure. But anyway, so £1.75, something different, but again, long shelf life as well. It's like end of 24, which is great. Okay, so that's, oh yeah, there was another that's not really particularly relevant, but from one of the parts in there as well, like foreign parts. A Crunch peanut bar, 65p, full of nuts and sugar, which is somebody likes, so that's fine. It's not really a prep item, however, it's not going to hang around the cupboard, so here we are. Another thing, guys, I'm not sure if I told you that before, Asda doing the tin openers for 50p, and they're the only ones that I've seen, like I haven't even seen them in Tesco for anywhere near that. 50p is a bog standard tin opener. I believe it or not, I bought myself about 7 or 8 of them like a few months back, and I normally put them where I have my stashes of tins in different areas. Do you know what? I cannot find a single one. I bought 7. Like, it's not house big, but it's not that big, but I really don't know what I've done with them. So I picked up another 2 just so I know where they are, and I'm going to put them in certain locations and hopefully remember where they are. But yeah, strongly suggest, don't forget, one of the things is tin openers. If you buy a lot of tins, buy a lot of tin openers, and the cheap ones seem to be the better way, because I find a lot of difficulties with the sort of slightly fancy one. They don't seem to last as well. Okay, so we've done the Asda. So Tesco's, along with the frying pans, I picked up the porridge oats, which are still 70p. Rice, I know, one from every shop, it's got to be done. Don't ask me why, it just has to be done. The same as with the pasta, still 28p, that's cool. Cold and flu tablets, you might sound, I've got a little bit of cold yet again, but this is my own fault. This is not COVID, there's nothing else. It's just me going out there, macking out the chickens, getting hot, and then it's quite windy and you get a cold. Again, since we had the shortages of cold and flu, guys, I can only find them in one specific Tesco's. It's absolutely a joke. Cold and flu disappeared off the shelves apart from one Tesco's. Whether they're riding on the old stock, I don't know, but if I see them, I bought a couple anyway, I'm just showing you one. But yes, the seems to be an issue still with the cold and flu. And you might say, why bother? You have paracetamols. For some reason, it just don't work as well as they do. So anyway, here we are. Okay, and I've got some stewed steak from Tesco's. They're $1.99 still for the moment. They have been threatening us with the meat shortages. We all know this. We know which way the whole thing is going in terms of not being able to have meat. Obviously, this is a disaster in America with the cattle. Obviously, people selling off farms and cattle. So we know it's going to be a problem. So this stuff is great, and I find it one of the best. Well, amongst they're all pretty similar, apart from the Asda one. But they are something that I find for £2 is really good and actually has proper steak chunks in it, which is absolutely brilliant. So that summarizes the Tesco's, okay? Next one is Lidl. So we start with chicken and white sauce. I bought 4. I normally, for some reason, don't buy them. I've got a few, but not as much. I concentrate on steak. So they're $1.85 for the tin, which is still good. The stewed steak, again, had to be done. Some from there, some from there. They are $1.99 at the moment again. And still dirty tins. Yet again, week on week, it's dirty tins. Anyway, right, I found this. That was new. They've got Worcestershire sauce in Lidl. Not that the Worcestershire sauce is new, they haven't had this in Lidl, and it was 69p. I'm like, okay, that's a really good price considering our Lean Parents one for the same, I think, bottle of like £2.50 or £2.75 is kind of something ridiculous. So at that price, I bought 4 of them, and again, Worcestershire sauce lasts forever, a bit like a soy sauce, so you don't have to worry about the dates. Though it's got a long date anyway, I think. Yeah, March 26th. It will sit there for 10 years, it'll be absolutely fine. Okay, I picked up some, again, they had this one on reduced, it's a piri piri spicy sauce, it's quite a liquidy one, from again, they had one of these special weeks in there, and that was 69p. Again, I only bought 2, I don't know why, because it's really, really cheap, but they probably have them again, so if I pop in again, I pick up some more. Again, it will last. Chili sauces like this, again, will last pretty much for ages. So we've got, sorry, the back, malt vinegar. They are 29p. They're still currently the same pretty much everywhere, white vinegar or malt vinegar. I don't buy any other vinegar because I make my own apple cider vinegar. However, my husband likes the malt vinegar on chips, so I just get this just for the sake of that. And sometimes add it onto the pickles, sometimes. Okay, I picked up one of the, I don't know why one, but the tomato and herb sauces, again, 47p. They're now matching Asda. They used to be quite a bit cheaper as well, but it's been everything is going up. Picked up some tartar sauce. They were 55p. I got 4 of them, I believe. One thing just to say, guys, like, it was really the scarcity of the products on the shelves. And I say this again, few things disappeared. And I keep saying it, like, the choices are disappearing altogether. And the whole eeriness of the vegetables, the availability of vegetables was pretty poor. And just the choices generally, there's a lot of empty shelves for a lot of things, including the sugar, which I forgot to show you, but I did buy some sugar from Tesco. So it was 2 kilo ones I finally found. They had very little left, and whatever was left was opened. There are shortages of sugar is coming, and I need to stock up more. So anyway, I move on from that one, and I forgot I bought the brown sauce from Tesco's at 79 pence, and I bought one from Asda also at 79 pence. Go figure, crazy mama. Anyway, Lidl again, porridge oats were still 70 pence, so I got a couple of them. Strong bread flour still on a little bit of discount of 1.15, so I've got a couple of them. Some penne pasta, 41 pence for half a kilo. Their rice is still the same as 48 pence. So you can see rice. Go figure. Right, and the sweet tooth stock up. Hold on. Chocolates. Like, I did buy some of the 36 pence, the basic cheap ones. I bought them from Asda, bought them from Tesco, bought them everywhere. They're a little bit oily, but they're absolutely fine for like cooking, for baking. That's absolutely cool. For stocking up for somebody who likes to eat chocolate, just prefer to go for something a little bit different, a little bit better. Husband's a bit fussy like that, you see. So yeah, they've got the Lidl's chocolates like that. They are 89p. They used to be 55 pence. Used to be 55. They're 89, and that's jumped literally in the space of a couple of weeks. Like a few other things I noticed in Lidl jumped a lot. Anyway, so I got a few of them because they will be approaching the pound mark. However, they had like a Dutch week, I believe, and found those chocolate bars, yummy chocolate bars. They are 225 grams. Those ones only 100 grams. They are £1.49 they were. And this one, yeah, this is 200, this is 225. Anyway, like, this is a good value. We bought 2 of each and we already tried them. They are absolutely lovely. So technically, like, when I say to you, look out for the things when they do, like, if Lidl does a different week for, like, foreign foods, sometimes you find a better value, better things for, like, better, well, cheaper price. Not always cheaper, but better value for money, if that makes sense. Okay, and picked up some different biscuits from there again for somebody for snack. Again, I think it was 50p and they were like 39 pence for fig rolls, so which is really, really good. I also found they had like a barbecue thing because, you know, the weather apparently meant to be getting better. The thing for chicken for barbecue, I've seen, and my mum's done this before, I think it initially started in Australia when you can do a beard chicken, so you can basically put a tin of beer, chicken's bum, and you put it on the barbecue. I've tried this and I wasted the basically tin of beer because the chicken just doesn't want to sit in it properly, and when you stand it on the barbecue, because of the ridges on there, it just doesn't want to stand. And when I saw this, that looked like a brilliant idea. Basically, you run this at the chicken's bum, and I think you can actually put the beer in there rather than just having it empty, or you can put any sort of, I would think, seasoning in there to infuse the chicken. That was like $4.99. I'm like, okay, that sounds like a good thing to try. So I will be trying this when the weather warms up and we're going to fire out the barbecue, which we haven't done yet. Right, another thing. You've seen me buying this before for my little one. She likes them. She's going to be going to the little school soon, so she will be probably taking them as a packed lunches. They've been going up in prices like crazy, and yet again, they increased in price. I think 3 weeks ago, I bought them at £1.44 and £1.49. It's £1.59 now, so basically £1.60 for a pack of 6. Those things are going to be £2 anytime soon, so I bought like 4 cases of them because I know it's daft, I should have done this like a few weeks back, but again, it's very important, guys. If you're still at the point when you can afford to potentially stocking up now, it's still not too late, because if they're £2 each, I won't be certainly buying them in this sort of quantities. That's the thing. So if you can still afford to buy something, and you know, and you've been following the price has been going up, it's only going to go up again. So basically buy it now if you have ability to do so. Okay, right. And for all of you who's interested in the beers, do the bar stock up. Husband bought the Ruddles, which is country ale, and it is one of the cheapest beers you can buy at the moment that is bottled, and it is £1.10, and this one is 500 millilitres. They used to be 90, I think 99p or 95p from Asda, but they've gone up in price. So we bought a few of them. It's just for some of you, I know, because we don't show all our shopping, but I've introduced like the booze, because obviously some of you probably be interested. So you've got some Brooklyn Pilsner. Makes it sound like it's American beer, but it's not. It's brewed by Carlsberg. Yeah, this one is 660ml, and that was £2.20, which is, you know what I'm saying to you, we're brewing more and more of our own stuff, and my husband will be brewing more of the beer and beer kits, because the prices of that, it's absolutely ridiculous. Yes, you can buy, of course, like the tinned beer, which I showed you before, like from Lidl, but it's okay, but it's not as nice. But for special something, if you want to enjoy a decent beer, you still buys obviously the sort of the bottled beers, because they are just that little bit nicer. But it's only matter of time and financial situation where you just would not be able to, we're just not going to be buying them, because it's a ridiculously priced product. And for example, in the Tesco's, they do 3 for £5 on certain beers. So you've got Vashtina is one of the favorite ones, and they are again 660 millilitres, and they do sorry, this one's been in the fridge. They do the Peroni, they do oh my god, I can't remember, the Vashtina and the other German one. They do Birra Moretti, and some other beers. Anyway, so 3 for £5.50. They used to be 3 for £5.50 now. And again, without the deal price, they are about £2, £2.15. So there we are. So I think that, guys, really summarizes my mini haul. As I said, it's nothing huge. However, at the moment, I find I much rather get something than nothing at all, and especially all the staples like pastas and rices, because, you know, whatever, we're all aware of whatever's happening currently in the world, and I just have this, like, we all, probably as a preppers, all have this gut feeling that we're so close to something that's going to happen that basically, yeah, I just cannot stop buying few things just to put away, as what we do anyway. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking, guys. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, please. That will help, and I shall see you on my next video. Bye bye.